Former Iwi leader Greg White seemed to vanish after announcing in April that his Taranaki Iwi Ngati Tama had lost nearly $20 million in investments, including its treaty settlement compensation. But Marae Investigates can now reveal he's been in Fiji, trying to salvage part of the Iwi's investment in a fishing company, a venture that's also caught up in allegations of crew abuse and slave labour. Jodi Ihaka met up with Greg White for this exclusive interview.
This is the boat that literally brought Greg White to Fiji. You actually sailed the Shinji from Auckland here to Suva.
I was a crew member on board, yeah.
He sailed here shortly after resigning as chief executive of Ngati Tama, having just announced the investments he made with the Iwi's treaty settlement funds had failed. He says he invested in a software startup business called My Virtual Home and the fishing venture. Do you take responsibility for losing the $20 million of treaty settlement money?
I always have, yeah. No, I don't think it's lost, and that's the difference. It's been invested, and I'm still confident that the software will produce in the end, but at the moment we're going through a bit of a rough patch.
The rough patch now includes swirling accusations around this ship, the Shinji, which Ngati Tama have been operating as a joint venture with a Korean company. Its Indonesian crew claim they were treated as slaves. The crew of the Shinji walked off the ship in Auckland, claiming they had been mistreated and underpaid. Similar claims from other Korean joint venture vessels saw international condemnation.
Belum lagi kalau ada kerusakan mesin.
The South Korean government sent investigators to New Zealand earlier this year. It urged the New Zealand government to take action.
Well, human trafficking is just unacceptable, and we take those allegations very, very seriously. There are investigations underway, there are processes going through, so I don't want to talk about sort of the individual cases, if you like, but we do take them seriously and we are investigating.
Do you think you've been unfairly caught in this international net that has been looking for people involved in human trafficking?
I don't think unfairly. I think they're just sort of misinformed individuals, and they're almost crusaders, and you just let them do what they want to do, and just don't play their game.
So you're not involved in modern-day slavery?
Not as far as I'm aware, no.
The ship's captain has stuck by Greg White, and they are now living together in Suva. Kim Jong denies all the allegations.
그렉은 믿을 수가 있으니까. 이번에 같이 생활하면서 보여준 모습이 저한테는 너무 감동입니다. 그래서 저런 분이면은 나는 뭐 평생을 같이 할 수 있겠다는 그런 생각도 하고 있습니다. 아주 믿을 수 있는 분이라 생각하고 있습니다.
But the Indonesian crew have signed affidavits outlining horrific treatment. They are backed by the Tauranga-based human rights organisation Slave Free Seas.
From Slave Free Seas' perspective, we see that this is one of those fundamental things that we can't walk away from.
We've had a discussion about the affidavits, some of the allegations. What do you think of them, Greg?
I don't think there's any substance in them.
Immigration New Zealand confirmed this week that they have completed the multi-agency investigation and that no charges will be laid. Meanwhile, Greg White is facing another legal battle over the ownership of the Shinji. He claims the vessel was illegally sold and is in the High Court in Suva fighting for its return.
I understand that it's been converted into a ferry to cart people and cargo around the islands.
You don't want that to happen?
Oh, I haven't got any view on it. It's just sort of just like to get ownership of the boat back, that's all.
Why do you want ownership of the Shinji?
Well, it's probably the only asset that's left inside of the company, so, and the company owes us a lot of money.
We made repeated attempts to interview Juan Guan Choi, Ngati Tama's fishing joint venture partner, who referred us to his lawyer. Both refused to comment. Greg White confirmed his relationship with his former business partner has broken down. Are you confident you did everything appropriate?
Well, I did what was possible in the circumstances, and I've been criticised about things like not getting audit reports completed, but because of the investment of the companies we invested in, MVH and MVHI and Tueri Fishing, those companies weren't providing financial reports that could fit in with the Ngati Tama one, so that we were always sort of lagging behind, and no matter how much I tried as a director of both those companies to get my fellow directors to, sorry, I wasn't the director of my virtual home, but as try as I might to get reports or audited reports from the companies we've invested in, I failed. Hence, we weren't able to complete our books as well.
Will you go back to Taranaki and fix things?
Well, that's the reason I'm here, to get this thing tidied up, and then probably focus on MVH and get that sorted, and well, that's in the courts anyway at the moment, so it'll resolve itself one way or another.
What do you think is in your near future?
Oh, who knows? It's crystal ball gazing at the moment, but hopefully we can get the software completed within 12 months, and then it should be all smooth sailing.
Nā aha kua te whakatau a Greg White e rōnaki ana te haere I tēnei wā. He ai ki tā mātou I ranga hauai kei te haria ia ki te kōti. Mo te mana o te hōtaka rorohiko e whakapono rā ia ka hoki ake he pūtea ki a Ngati Tama. Tui ia ki tērā kei te tuku tono a Slave Free Seas ki ngā prihimana. Kia whakahaere hia e rātou he arotake motu hake. Nā ka whakamohiotia tonu tia koutou ki te ahu pēhea o tērā arotake.